It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, I've got a good one for you today. I am going back into the Daily Doug vault and I am sharing a previously recorded reaction to Spinning Wheel by Blood, Sweat, and Tears. We did this one on Patreon towards the end of October in our fan favorites video. And it was one that I had heard before, my friends, but I had never actually taken a critical listen of it and tried to pick apart what was going on harmonically. So it was a very fun listen. It's a heck of a bop, and I wanted to share it with all of y'all here on YouTube. So without further ado, here is my reaction to Blood, Sweat, and Tears with their song Spinning Wheel. I am going to move on to one that I actually know. Friends, it's Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and we're spinning the wheel. Not the wheel that we normally do on the Doug On Demands. It's Spinning Wheel, the song, one that I actually have heard. Megan and I have bopped to this one in the car a few times. This one comes to us from Dan. Thank you, Dan, for sending this one in. He says, okay, not a Canadian band, but the singer is a Toronto boy with a fantastic voice, David Clayton Thomas. The story behind this song is really fascinating, and I'm suggesting this now because the Professor of Rock had an interview with the band's co-founder, Bobby Colomby, and my mind was on this band. Well, thank you very much for sending that one in. I will add that this is from their self-titled second album, which was released in December of 1968. This was the second single from that album after You've Made Me So Very Happy. That's another song that I do know, a beautiful song. The story I think that Dan was alluding to is that David Clayton Thomas, our singer and songwriter, I believe, had been smitten with Joni Mitchell. And had even been her neighbor while living in Toronto. And he borrowed a line about painted ponies from her song called The Circle Game, and he included it in the lyrics to Spinning Wheel. So, And about this particular song, he said, in an era of psychedelics, this was his way of saying, don't get too caught up in all of these sorts of things because everything tends to come full circle. So what goes up must come down, y'all. He's keeping it real. He's keeping it 100. So let's see. We've got David Clayton Thomas on lead vocals. Steve Katz is on guitar. Jim Fielder is on the bass. Dick Halligan is on keyboards. Bobby Colomby is on the drums. And our brass players are Fred Lipsius, Lou Soloff, Chuck Winfield, Alan Rubin, and Jerry Hyman. I'm excited to hear this, y'all. It's been a while since I've heard it, and I'm looking forward to trying to pick it apart a little bit. It is Spinning Wheel, and it's by Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Here we go. Yeah.
What goes up must come down.
It's a circle of fifths.
Spinning wheel, got to go round.
Right?
Talking about your troubles, it's a crying sin. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel spin. You got no money and you got no home.
So he's got E dominant to A dominant to D dominant to G. It's just a sequential little pattern there.
Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel turn. Did you find the
down by whole step to C to B flat to A flat to G 5 1, right?
Just let it shine within your mind and show you the colors that are real.
So that half cadence kind of fades out.
Someone is waiting just for you. Spinning wheel, spinning true. Drop all your troubles by the riverside. Catch a painted pony on the spinning wheel.
There's the painted pony. Boom, boom. Little jazz break. Listen to the bass playing. Great keyboard. Down by half step. Those are dominant 7th chords with extensions.
Someone's waiting just for you. Spinning wheel, spinning true.
The spinning wheel is spinning
All your
true.
troubles by the riverside. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel fly.
Haha. That's why that sounds interesting. It's not really in one key, y'all. He's like, it's just all a circus, man. It's okay to enjoy the circus, but remember what's real and what isn't. Here's to Sister Megan, Sister Megan, Sister Megan, Sister Megan, who's with us tonight. That wasn't too good. I love that they left that in. It was good enough. It was fun. The vibe is really fascinating in that. If I can remember, I don't have my other camera on today, but I was hearing like pop. It was then E. And something like that. But those the chord, the first chord to the second makes sense, but you're always adding another 7th to make it into a dominant, which is always adding a tritone. So none of those landing chords really sound like their home base, because it's always in flux, right? It's like chasing a mirage, and maybe that's to his larger point, you know, in writing this song. You know, the psychedelics can be helpful to escape reality for a bit, but keep the main thing, I think, is what he was going for. It's a good reminder. And if I remember reading correctly, the arrangement won a Grammy, and I think the album won them a Grammy as well. So awesome to come back and hear some Blood, Sweat, and Tears, The Spinning Wheel. It's been a long time since I listened to that, and I've never really listened to it with a critical ear. We've just been bopping along to it in the car. So it was really fun to be able to pick out a little bit of what was going on harmonically with that one. Very, very fun. Y'all, I have so much fun doing these specific types of videos where we have so many titles included, and I get to go from one to the other to the other. It's a challenge, but it's also so rewarding and such a fun time. And just in this one video, from our Patreon at the end of October. We had music from Stevie Ray Vaughan, the Flower Kings, Manfred Mann's Earth Band. This one from Blood, Sweat, and Tears. We had some Return to Forever, some Blondie, some Peter Gabriel, some Robert Fripp, and we finished out with Argent. It was a heck of a countdown, and I wanted to make sure that I included Spinning Wheel here on the YouTube. Because it's a great song and I wanted to have y'all hear it here as well. So if you would like to be a part of our Patreon, if you've been watching these videos, if you enjoy our content and you want more friends, you want more access to me, you want more exclusive content, go over to patreon.com/Doug Helvering. All of December of 2025, we are offering a 20% discount on either your first month or your first year of any of our memberships over on Patreon. The discount code is DailyDoug2025. DailyDoug2025, and that gets you 20% off, and I hope to see y'all over there. Wonderful. Well, for today, I believe that is going to be it. I thank you very much for hanging out with us today. We've been listening to Spinning Wheel, the classic tune from Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.